Welcome back to Roseau. I just answered my own question of whether I thought the Wi-Fi would be good. I started with Wi-Fi. Look, I got an indication I wasn't getting a good connection. Immediately banned it. Now I'm doing data. Hopefully this one continues. I've got all green on my end right now. It is Sprague, Roy, and White to start here. That draw was won by Roseau. They send it all the way in. This is Keel back giving chase. Keel pushes it forward to White. White cross ice to pass to Van Summer. Really good pass there. This is Roy across the neutral zone into the blue line. He's into the zone on Roseau. Shot sent towards net. Shot on goal. And White tried to get the rebound. That hit traffic as he sent it towards the net. This is Roy behind the net. Centering pass. White was covered up. Sprague pushing here at the top of the circle. Roseau does clear the zone. And they get it into the Edina zone. White retrieves, takes it behind the net. Here's White with a head of steam. White through the neutral zone, across the blue line, avoids a check there. Shot from the outside, hits the skate of a Roseau player. Their Digo ring around the boards. That's Torin, who is able to keep it in there momentarily, but eventually it's sent out. This is Engel. Engel gets across the red line, sends it down low. This game has started out really quick of a pace. That was Salmon on the forecheck. He's got Seaman. Seaman gets knocked off the puck down below the goal line. There's Engel pinching in. He's on the sideboards. He stops, rings it around. Good pressure here by Edina early. Bottling up Roseau using their forecheck. We are about a minute and a half in. These are 17-minute periods. These are longer periods than I think we're used to in the metro area. Here's Seaman down low. Seaman centering pass. Gets by everyone. Fitzgerald. Coming from 2 minutes in. Still no whistle yet. Here's Fitzgerald. Shot from the top of the circle. Gloved by the Roseau goaltender. I saw two shots on that first sequence. One on that first shift, and then Fitzgerald shot right there. He's gloved. Draw coming up to the left of the Roseau goalie in the Roseau zone. That's Sprague on the draw. The draw was won by Roseau. They're running around, but Van Summer's able to hold it in. Van Summer shot that was tipped by Falk in front. Eventually cleared out by Roseau. They are across the red line, across the blue line, tripped down, no call. That's Falk battling. Roseau holds it in, sends it around. Sprague. Oh, that was a player in front. That was a dangerous situation there from Roseau. Eventually, that shot hit Finn in front. Here comes Falk back the other way. Falk centers. Still loose. As Keel pinching in. Here comes Roseau. Saber defending. Saber, good job of riding him off to the side. No shot there by Roseau. This is Falk in pursuit. It looks like Roseau's going to get a penalty. It's going to be a penalty on Roseau. I think they're getting someone for a slash. That's what the call is. First time someone goes to the box of the day. Edina goes on the power play. I was surprised Edina didn't get a penalty earlier on a trip. But Roseau first to the box with a slash. Should have said it earlier, but Edina is in the dark uniforms. This is Edina dark. They're playing host Roseau in the first game here of the tournament, Friday morning. That draw one back to Engel. Engel shot from the point, gloved by the goalie. First shot of the power play. It was a nice clean win that White got back to Engel. Engel drove it towards the net. We're going to do a draw from the same spot, same skaters. Salmon tried to push it forward that time. Roseau controls. They struggle to get it out, though. Goes back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to White. Here's White from the top of the circles. Down low to Roy. Back to White. Goal. That was a really good combination. So that was White who scored from Roy on the power play. I think Fitzgerald got an assist there as well. So White from Roy and Fitzgerald. It is 1-0 in favor of Edina. I'll put that up on the scoreboard. Nice start to this game. There's been a really good pace. I'd say this is in contrast to some of the more recent games where I feel like Edina started more sluggishly. That was Salmon on that draw. He wins it right back to Van Sumeren. Van Sumeren got it to Keel. Stolen in the neutral zone, though. Sent back in by Roseau. Spindler, I haven't had to call his name yet. He's in net for Edina. He goes and leaves the puck there for Van Sumeren. Still not out, though. That was the first shot on goal by Roseau. As Spindler got a blocker on it. There's Roseau's centering attempt. Goes off the back of the cage. Salmon pushes it forward to White. So that was officially White from Roy. Here's Torrens as it's stolen from him. It's going to be, I see Torrens out there with 17. That was another shot on goal by Roseau. Steered away. I see Torrens out there in 17 with the name Matushak on the back. I'm going to have to make sure that I use the right name when they call him out. Here's Seaman down that left side. Puts the brakes on. There's a guy on him. Pass it back to Engel. Engel shot. Tipped. Oh, almost went in there from Sprague, tipping in front. Held in by Saber. Nicely done. And Torrens sends it behind. Seaman's giving chase. There's a centering pass to Sprague that goes up and over the net. Saber down to Seaman. Saber whiffed on it momentarily, but then sent it back down low. Saber's doing a good job of battling there, holding it in momentarily. Sent over to Engel in the neutral zone. Here's Engel. Gets it in, sends it all the way down as Edina gets fresh forecheckers out there. This is Salmon first on the pursuit. Roseau has it. Falk hits Falk. Here's Falk going around the net. He's got some players in front. Falk on the wraparound attempt. Saved by the Roseau goaltender. Fitzgerald holds at the blue line. Salmon off the sideboard, still loose in front. Roseau's clear. Ended up hitting their own player. As Roseau's with it, they do get it out that time across the blue line. They're not across the red line. That should have been an ice. They gave him the benefit of a couple of steps, even though he was 3 or 4 feet away from that red line. There's Falk. Falk left the puck there for Salmon. Salmon does a good job of pushing it forward while avoiding the check. And here's a turnover. Here's Finn back the other way. Finn shot save. Salmon shot save. I need to mark all these shots momentarily. I've got shots in my unofficial count. 7 for Edina, 3 for Roseau. There were a couple on that sequence. With Finn holding ground in front of the net, getting a couple shots on goal. 11:16 left, so they've played coming up on 6 minutes here in the first period. Sprague, White, and Roy up front. Held in by Keel. Keel's shot save. Held on to by Roseau. Roseau's they have a short bench as they always do. They have 10 skaters. So there's 10 skaters to, I think, 14 for Edina. It's either 14 or 13 to Edina. So fatigue could be a factor later in this game. That was Roy. Pass it forward. There's Sprague. Good shot. Good save. This goalie for Roseau has been called on to make some really tough saves early. He had another good one there. That was Sprague on the pass from White. Roseau gets fresh skaters out there. Sprague on the draw. That draw controlled by White, but now it is able to get out of the zone, and the puck skipped into the bench for Roseau, leading to a draw in the neutral zone. There's Saber. Saber vans it to White in the neutral zone. Sorry, Roy in the neutral zone. This is White with it now. White sends it down deep. Cross ice, gets by everyone, goes off those far boards. Keel puts on the brakes. Keel has it checked off the puck, gets it to White. Job by Keel sticking with it and getting that out of the zone. Centering pass, nice try. Roy was looking for Keel streaking towards the net. Oh, there's White who took a run at a guy in the neutral zone, missed him. Shot, save there by Spindler. Another shot and save by Spindler. But Salmon and Keel battling down low. This is Roseau behind the net. centering attempt. Had a guy on him. There's White at the blue line. White's able to get it out. Roy pushes it forward. It's going to be wholesale change for Edina. Roseau goes cross ice. Saber meets him at the blue line. Sent down low. That Saber still defending. Saber with it on the stick momentarily. Centered in front. Cleared away momentarily by Engel, but still loose. Now Engel's with it. Engel. A couple guys on him, but pushes it forward to 17. I keep thinking that's Torrens. There's Torrens coming in with his backhand. Good shot, just goes wide. Torrens back to Seaman. We didn't know that Fitzgerald had sprinted up. Fitzgerald goes D to D to Engel. Engel gets it to Seaman. Seaman on that right side. Seaman centering attempt goes past everyone. Here's going to be Engel in the neutral zone. He's got a guy on him. Poke checked away from him. Here's Engel with it. Engel pushes forward to Sprague. This is a dangerous play here. Spindler comes out, fanned on it momentarily. Keel did collect it. Keel then sends it. He was trying to send it down the boards, but goes into the netting. It's going to be a draw. It looks like outside the zone as that it hit off of the Roseau stick into the neutral zone. My unofficial shots are 9-5 in favor of Edina. Edina's got the lead 1-0 on the scoreboard. Salmon on that draw. Won by Roseau. That shot was sent in. It was going wide. Spindler still got a pad on it. Here's centering pass. Keel well defended there. And Keel goes down. Roseau from the point. Loved by Spindler. And that is another shot on net. He held on to it. Draw in the Edina end to the right of goaltender Spindler. Salmon, Falk, Keel. I think that's Finn out there as well, along with Van Summeren. Van Summeren with the draw. He's got a guy right on him. Falk, good job of getting that out of the zone. He was looking for Keel, went off his stick into the neutral zone, which allowed Roseau to collect it. They sent it in offsides. Draw here in the neutral zone. We were playing this morning at Memorial Arena in Roseau. It's personally my favorite rink in the entire state of Minnesota. This is the home of the Roseau High School. Roseau obviously has a tremendous amount of history here. I'll show their banners in a minute. Sprague wins that draw cleanly back to Saber. Saber to Engel. Engel to White. White pushes it to Sprague. Here's Sprague across the blue line. Sends it down low. Let's get some more zone time in the Roseau end. I feel like for the last couple of minutes they've been weighted more on our end. They are able to clear the zone. This is a good little skater. 10 for Roseau. Comes down the right side. His shot goes wide. Roseau's able to retain possession. It's Engel and Sprague helping out down low. Sprague eventually gets it to White. White cross ice. He was looking for Roy. Goes off the near boards here. Roseau on the regroup. Intercepted by Sprague. Sprague sends it down low as the forward line and the defenders all get a change. Salmon coming in on the forecheck. Sent wide. Intercepted there by Torrens. Here's Torrens. Good pass there to Salmon. Saved by the Roseau goaltender. First shot and goal in a while for Edina. There's Salmon who intercepted the breakout clearance pass. That's Torrens. He was looking for Seaman. Roseau is able to clear it. Van Summeren on the neutral zone is looking for a space, sent it there, and no one was there for Edina. But here's Salmon, collected it behind the zone. That was a dangerous pass to Seaman. That's Salmon still battling. Salmon's going to send it to Van Summeren. Van Summeren chips it forward to Torrens. Torrens not able to get it out. And Roseau is kind of recovered from that initial kind of barrage of pressure that Edina had. It was too bad Edina didn't get a couple more goals. They had some good chances. Goalie for Roseau has made some really good saves so far. He's faced 10 shots according to my count, saved 9 of them. Van Summeren pushes it forward to the neutral zone. That was close to being too many men. That was offsides for Roseau. One of their guys snuck in. It was really close to being too many men on the ice for Edina. Only one penalty so far. That was to Roseau. Edina converted on that power play. As one would expect in the north, they're letting more checking than you'd often see in the south go on. Though I think this has been a well-refereed game so far. That was D to D by Roseau. They're across the red line, across the blue line. Now it's going to be a shot that goes wide. Finn, unable to clear. Shot from the outside. I had that one going wide, but Spindler gloved it. It's going to be a draw in the Edina zone. Sprague on that draw, wins it back to Saber. Saber puts on the brakes, brings it back to Finn. Finn to Sprague. Good break up there by Edina. Sprague in the neutral zone. It's going to go across that red line, send it down low. Down to 5:25 left in the first period. These are longer first periods. They're longer periods. They're 17 minutes. There's Falk on that forecheck. Eventually, Roseau sent it out of the zone. Saber to Keel, back to Falk. Here's Falk, tried to send it deep, hit a defender for Roseau. Here's Keel to Finn. Finn then got hit after he dished the puck. Roseau sends it down low. Keel first to it. Keel takes a big hit down behind the net. He's dispossessed, centering pass, sent out. Eventually Sprague sent it all the way down. The puck may stop. Referee's arm is up. It's going to be an icing. Puck barely got beyond the goal line. Draw coming back up in the Edina zone. 1-0 in favor of the Hornets. They are in dark green today against Roseau in white. There's 4:44 left in the first. Salmon, Roy, and White out there. That draw was one back to Engel. Engel is joined by Fitzgerald. Here's Salmon. Oh, Salmon got hit hard. All the coaches for Edina wanted a penalty there. The Salmon got taken down from behind. You instantly saw all four coaches for Edina's arms go up as they were looking for the penalty. They didn't get it. Same 5 skaters out there for Edina. A draw one back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald was across the red line, sent it down in. Salmon getting chased along with Roy. Here's Roy. Roy dancing along that goal line, passed it to White. Puck was still loose. Engel holds it in there. Engel tried to find Roy, but hit a player for Roseau. That was Fitzgerald. Good job of pinching in. Centering pass. Oh, that centering pass is squeaked free. Good job by Engel seeking in from his defensive position as well. That was White who held it in. Rung around by Roseau, but Engel held it in. Good job here. This is good pressure. That shot hit the side of the net. Edina is preventing Roseau from breaking it out. Held in there again by White. Nicely done. Drawing cheers from the Edina fans. Roseau goes D to D as Edina gets some fresh skaters out there. As Roseau stood up there nicely by Engel. Engel leaves the puck for White. Here's White. White tried to find Torrens. He's battling on those sideboards. Here's Sprague. Sprague top of the circle. Sprague shot. Blocker save and then held on to by Roseau. There's good sustained pressure coming from Edina. You're down to 3 minutes and 1 second left in the first period. Sprague, Seaman, Torrens, Van Summeren, and Keel out there for the Hornets. Seaman tried to find Keel, got by him. Keel barely sent it in before the forwards were able to clear the zone. This will be a draw in the neutral zone for the offsides. My shots are 12-6 in favor of Edina. I'm missing my trusty shot counter Brett Peterson for the weekend. That's Sprague. His shot from the top of the circles was deflected into the netting. This is a nice setup to stream from this rink. I even have a little table here where I can keep my little notepad. Sprague on that draw, back to Keel. Keel's got a guy on him. Keel was able to push it forward. Good job there. Oh, goal by Seaman. So that should be Seaman from Torrens. And I would put that Seaman from Torrens and from Keel. Keel kept it in. Got it to Torrens, who then put it towards the net, and Seaman had the goalie completely out of position, banged it home. We go ahead now 2-0. That was just a great goal. It was a reward for the pressure over the last couple minutes of game time here. That puck was sent towards the goal. I'm going to listen to the announcement. Yep, so that officially was Seaman from Torrance and Keel. Here comes Seaman. Seaman's first to that puck, sent forward. Edina did a wholesale change for the rest of the line. Held in there by Engel. Got it to Falk. Falk has it stolen from him. Roseau goes behind the net. We're down to 1:45 left here in the first. Roseau goes cross ice. Finn defending. Roseau sends it all the way in. Spindler's going to stop that puck. It's Van Summeren. Van Summeren headmans it to Falk. Has it stolen from him in the neutral zone. Falk up these near boards. Evades a check. Pushes it forward. The player from Roseau goes down. Salmon's able to steal it from him. Salmon puts the brakes behind the goal. He's got a guy on him. Falk's also helping out. Held in there, not held in as Falk took it out. Got it to Saber. Saber to Engel, back to Saber. Forward to Salmon, but they missed on that pass. Shot from the outside, hits traffic. Another shot goes wide. Down to less than a minute left in the first period. Roseau sends it in. Engel, nicely done to evade the check. Pushes it back to Saber. Saber gets checked. Falk comes down. Roseau's going to walk it in from the... Oh, they scored from the tops of the circles. That was Roseau. First shot they've had in a while. Gets by the glove of Spindler. Walked in off the blue line. Took that shot from the top of the circles. It's now 2-1. Shots I have are 13 for Edina and 7 for Roseau. Their first goal of the game. Sprague, Roy, and White see if they can answer in the final 40 seconds of this period. Sprague sends it back to Van Summeren. That was Van Summeren who sent it up and onto the glass. It's going to go all the way down for an ice. Draw coming up back in the Edina zone. 19 seconds left in the first period. I assume we're not going to resurface after this period. They're playing 17-minute periods. That ice is getting pretty chopped up. Sprague still on that draw. One back to Van Summeren. Van Summeren to White. White to Sprague. Roseau is able to get the puck in the neutral zone. Fitzgerald turns, has it poke checked away from him. Down the final 5 seconds. Battling down low. That should just about do it for the period. Buzzer's about to sound. Does not look like we're going to resurface. I'm going to put you on mute, rest my voice. So the shots I recorded that period were 13-7 in favor of Edina. I had goals from White and Seaman. We built a 2-0 lead, and then in that final minute gave up a goal to Roseau. So I had mentioned earlier, this is Memorial Arena, home of the Roseau Rams. I don't know how well you can see it, but they have their state championship banners hanging. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I counted a couple runners up, so I need to recalibrate that. I think it's 7. It should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so those are the 7 banners here at Memorial Arena. And then they have the other 4 that I count are runner-up banners. So Roseau, town of 2,600 people in the far north tundra, about 10 miles from the Canadian border. It's produced 7 state champions. On the one hand, you'd look and say, oh, well, were these like all from a long time ago when hockey was of a different era? And indeed, the first 4, I would say, are from that era. They won it in 1946, 58, 59, and 61. But then as you get over to this side, there's some from the much more recent era. They won in 1990, 1999, and 2017. So as recently as 2017, your Roseau Rams were state champions of the big class. So they play in the AA. They've never played in anything but the largest class, the most competitive division of hockey in the state of Minnesota. I just think it's a wonderful tradition. And this is just a super cool ring. Ready to start the second period. Sprague, White, Roy, Keel, and Van Sumeren out there for Edina to start. I think what we're doing is keeping 2 centers, and then we've got the full complement of wingers. So those 2 centers are working their way through the 3 lines. Off that draw, Roseau controls, takes it in. They went into offsides. Brett Peterson likes when I call that a mite offsides. That was kind of a mite offsides. Number 12 for Roseau just snuck in before the puck crossed the blue line. The referees called it immediately. But 12 just got a little over anxious getting into the zone. That draw won by Edina to Van Sumeren. White's got a guy right on him, poke checked away from him. Keel sends it to his partner, Van Sumeren. It's a good forecheck by Roseau, then sent it towards the net. I had that as the first shot on goal of the second period. Edina's going to change up here with 24 seconds into the second. This is Salmon on the draw. Controlled eventually by Roseau. Roseau sends it back to the point. Good poke check there by Salmon. Gets it out of the zone. Oh, big turnover there for Roseau. That was to Torrens and shot by Salmon. Really nicely saved there by Roseau goaltender. Centering pass to loose. Now scored. Scored by Salmon. So scored on the second shot of that series. So I had that as Salmon. I don't know who the assists were. There was a kind of a bang play behind the net that led to that getting on Salmon's stick. Salmon just patiently skated across the crease and then shelved it as the goalie was well out of position. Really nicely done there by Salmon. You'll want to recheck out that goal. So that was Salmon from Torrens shortly into the second period, first minute of the second period. That was just a really nice finish by Salmon. It's Salmon on the draw, controlled by Edina, Van Sumeren to Seaman, Seaman to Torrens. Here comes Torrens. Near the face-off dot, he was trying to center it to Seaman. Torrens still with it. Held in by Fitzgerald. Nicely done by him. Seaman tried to center, hit the back of the cage. Salmon on the forecheck. Rush the pass by Roseau, leading to an icing. Draw comes back into the Roseau end. 15:23 left in this second period. Up front now we have Sprague, Finn, and Falk. With Van Summeren and Fitzgerald on the points. That draw was one back to Finn. Finn shot hit traffic. This is Roseau with momentum back the other way. Saved by Spindler, still loose. Second shot ended up being deflected away by the defenders. Roseau's still with it though. Van Summeren clears but not out. Shot from the point. There's a guy in front who's screening. No one cleared him away. Finn's able to intercept that pass. Finn comes back, gets it all the way down low. Then gives chase. Falk's also there. There's Sprague. Sprague's got momentum now. Sprague centers. Goal! So I think that was Sprague. I don't know that anyone from Edina ended up hitting that one. Sprague sent it towards the net. Finn was just occupying the space in front of the net, occupying the attention of the defender and maybe the attention of the goalie. So that shot that just looked innocent enough as it was sent in ended up sneaking by the Roseau goaltender. It's now 4-1 in favor. I'm going to listen for the announcement. So that was announced as Sprague unassisted. So no one else hit that one as he sent it towards the net. Here's Keel. Across the blue line into the Roseau end. Roy had at the tops of the circle, stolen from him. Here comes Roseau back the other way. Dropped. Shot saved by Spindler. Good chance there by Roseau, and nicely saved by goaltender Spindler. He holds on for a draw, did a good job of knocking up a rebound as there were multiple guys from Roseau crashing towards the net. Diana puts out fresh skaters. This is Salmon, White, Roy, Engel, and Fitzgerald. That draw was 1 to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald leaves it there for Engel. Nicely played by those two. Engel to White. White is able to get it to Salmon. Salmon pushes it forward. This isn't going to be an ice. White and Salmon and Engel held in there by Salmon. White's got a guy on him, but White still sends it towards the net. Good job by Fitzgerald holding it in. Again, Fitzgerald holds it in. Eventually Roseau gets it out. Engel sends it down low. This is just really good pressure. We're just wearing out Roseau by making them come the full length of the ice. And then it presents opportunities to steal. White's stick jumped literally 30 feet in the air, and then White caught it out of the air like a wide receiver catching a punt. Roseau's going to get a penalty. Edina's able to get a 6 skater out there. 6 men out there for Edina. Delayed penalty coming to Roseau. I think they're going to call Roseau on a slash. Centering pass. Eventually Roseau gets possession. Leads to the penalty. That's another one you're going to want to rewatch. I don't know how White caught that thing out of midair after it went all the way in the, it went literally 30 feet in the air. White waited under, caught it, and then I think got it immediately on his stick again, got the puck immediately on his stick again. This is the second time that Roseau's gone to the box. I think both penalties have been for slashing. Edina was successful on their first power play. See if they can do it again here, up 4-1. Roseau is able to clear. That got by Van Summeren. Roseau's wondering why that was still an ice, as they thought it hit Van Summeren. I think it ended up actually just getting right by him. Draw back in the Roseau end. I've got shots this period at 3-3. We have scored 2 goals on those 3 shots, though. Sprague, Seaman, Roseau's able to clear the zone. Now they're aggressively pursuing Van Summeren. Sent back in is going to be offsides on Roseau. .136 left in the power play. Sprague, Seaman, and Salmon out there up front. Engel and Fitzgerald on the points. Draw one back cleanly to Roseau. Roseau sends it in. I just took you off mute as they hadn't started the clock. I realized it was still stuck on the power play time. Here's Sprague. Sprague, our most recent goal scorer. Roseau's taking a second penalty here. Here's Engel. Still 5-4. Feeds it to Sprague. Sprague trying to get in front. Loose goal! So again, I don't know if that was Salmon or Seaman. The one player is going to come out of the box. Second player from Roseau is going into the box. I have to admit, I did not see that penalty. So I saw the referee's arm go up right away. It was a delayed, so Edina scored on the delayed penalty. They're calling him for a hook. So player from Roseau goes into the box as Edina takes a 5-1 lead. .12:20 left here in the period. Heel over to Saber. Saber up to Falk. Falk. Finn on the near boards. Finn, big shot. Goes beyond everybody, but Keel holds it in. Edina's still on the power play. We have a fresh new power play with minute 40 remaining. Sprague to Saber. Saber to Keel. I think I heard Salmon on that goal. It was hard to see. That shot from Sprague goes up and over the net. Edina controls. This is Sprague. I have a hard time seeing that right-hand corner. His pass over to Finn goes wide. Another big shot from Finn. When he learns to keep those on net, he is going to be super dangerous. That's Finn who intercepted that one on the... as Roseau was trying to clear the zone. Net just came off its moorings. I did see Finn is having one of those shots on goal. He had 3 big rips. One of them got on net. The one that he took from the top of the circles in the slot. There's 59 seconds left in the second period. Score is now 5-1 in favor of Edina. There's 11:18 left in the period. Let's push towards the net. Roseau is able to clear. The referee's arms should go up. This is an icing. That's the whistle for the icing. Draw coming back into the Edina zone. Edina is playing with 5 defensemen, so 5 defensemen, and then they are playing with 5 plus 5 plus 4, 14, sorry, 3 plus 3 plus 2, with 8 forwards, not the full complement of 9. There's Fitzgerald, good deke move there, is able to evade a forechecker, then gets across the red line and sends it down low. Edina still on the power play for 30 seconds. Fitzgerald to Roy. Roy circles, now goes behind the net. Bumped off the puck there, but White recovers with it. White back to Van Summeren, back to White. White gets hit hard in the open ice. Does get the puck to Seaman. Seaman with it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Roy. That was 15, not 16. Kept out of the net. Torrin sends it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald shot, blocker save. Roseau's at full strength. I think Torrin's going to get a penalty here, and Roseau sends it up and out. This is going to be a penalty on Ryan Torrens. I think they're going to call him for a hook. That's what they are going to call him for. First time Edina goes to the box is shortly after Roseau successfully killed off their penalty. Now Edina will try to do the same. There's 10:05 left in the second period. This is Falk taking the draw. He's joined with Finn, Engel, and Saber. Engel with it off that draw. Is able to get it out of the zone. Falk's going to give chase. Roseau's first to it. And they turn. Send it forward. This is a mini break for Roseau. Engel defending. Player elects to try to set up the power play. Should allow Edina to get it out. This is a dangerous situation for Edina. Short-handed, well defended there by Roseau. Here's Roseau, top of the circle. Engel stepped in front of that one. Did lead to a shot on goal. Finn uses the glass, hits off the skate of the referee. Stops the puck's progress and allows Roseau to collect it in the neutral zone. Here's Roseau skating across the red line. Across the Edina blue line. Shot from the top of the circles, gets wide off those end boards. Saber looking for Salmon. Good poke check there by Engel. Salmon unable to get it out. Saber defending. We're down to 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Stolen there by Saber. Saber tried to ice it. Eventually Salmon's able to get it out. Good poke check away there. Here comes Roseau into the Edina zone. Engel with it. Engel's able to get it to Finn. We've got some tired penalty killers, including Bodie Finn, who sent that puck all the way down. And he's going to go off and get a change, as are the other three skaters for Edina. Draw back in the Edina zone with 8:27 left in the second. 22 seconds left in the penalty to Ryan Torrens. On this draw, I can't see who that is. I think it's Alex White. Nope, it's Taylor Salmon. He got that draw to Van Summeren. Van Summeren unable to clear the zone. Here comes Roseau. Their shot towards the net. Good job by Keel of tying up the man in front. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes Seaman, back the other way in a dangerous zone. Seaman, well defended. Edina's back at full strength. Roseau clears it. Keel in the neutral zone to Van Summeren. Van Summeren turns it over there. Comes Roseau in on a dangerous opportunity. Good save there from Spindler. Centering. Here's Seaman. Seaman to Torrens, who just came out of the box. Torrens pushes it down low. Two players from Roseau run into each other. Eventually Sprague comes up with it. Sprague cycles it back down to Torrens. Here's Sprague at the goal line. Sent it towards the net. Fitzgerald, good job by him of holding it in. Here's Fitzgerald, shot from the outside, save. Goaltender jumps on the rebound. I'm seeing shots as more even this period. My shots so far, just about 10 minutes into the second period, I've got shots at 7 for Edina and 5 for Roseau. Goals are not even. We've got goals this period at 3-0 in favor of Edina. That puck gets by Engel on the blue line. Fitzgerald's back. Fitzgerald stops behind the net, sends it over to Engel. Engel's got a forechecker right on him. They're battling down low. Sprague in to help out, pushes it forward to Engel to White. White cross ice, good pass there to Fitzgerald. Goes off his stick though, into the Roseau end. Roy gives chase. Roseau sends it out. I don't know if Sprague's aware that he had a guy caught in the zone. It didn't matter as he was able to get it across the blue line. Engel, who was across the red line, sent it down. Roseau with it. They go D to D. Intercepted there. Held in by Engel. Nicely done. Salmon also in to help out and get it low. Stolen. Behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, good opportunity there. It was White to Salmon. There's Salmon. Fanned on that pass. coming off the cycle from White. Sent down low. Referee's arm goes up as Saber was first to the puck, but it didn't matter. It's an icing down brings the puck back into the Roseau zone for the face-off. I see Sprague, Finn, Falk, Keel, and Saber out there for Edina. 5:49 left in the second period. Roseau clears the zone. Nicely done there by Keel. This is going to be an offsides. So with 5:29 left in the second period, I don't know how many of you actually like my little trivia questions. I think of them every once in a while. I'm going to do another trivia question now. The only positive feedback I've gotten from anyone is from Liz Seaman, so appreciate the note, Liz. The trivia question for today is, many of you may know that the New York Islanders entered a new arena earlier this season. They entered a new arena, and previously they were in the oldest arena, which I think was called the Nassau County Coliseum. So they are now in a new arena. So the question is, that's a shot from Keel, good shot, save. The question is, what is the oldest remaining NHL arena? What is the oldest remaining NHL arena? I'll give you a couple minutes to think about it, and then I'll give you the answer at the next break. Sprague on the draw. Sprague, Finn, Falk still up front. Here's Keel. Keel pushes it forward. That's by Sprague. Player from Roseau gets through the neutral zone into the Edina zone, but went in offsides. 4:57 left in the second. So the answer to that trivia question, the oldest arena in continual use in the NHL today is Madison Square Garden, the home of the New York Rangers. Sent deep. I was about to say deep, but Keel intercepted the deep dump. That was a big hit there on Falk. No penalty. Here comes Roseau. Keel steps in front of that one. 3-on-2. Puck's on its edge. Falk drives it in. Centering. Looking for Finn. I love how Finn has been getting in front of the net this game. It's been a disruptive force out there. There's a shot that goes wide from Roseau. Coming up on the 4-minute mark remaining of this period. Torrens on the forecheck. Poke checked away there by Salmon. Then Torrens got taken down. This is going to be a penalty on Roseau. It's going to be a roughing penalty on Roseau on the hit to Torrens in the open ice. It's a roughing penalty on Roseau. Player doesn't like it. I think that was a frustration penalty in a lot of ways. By the way, speaking of Madison Square Garden, if you ever are in New York City and have the chance to go to a game there, it's a special place, really fun place to watch a game. And the amazing thing about it, many of you know that, or may know that we lived in New York City for 8 years. So, and we actually, for a period of time, were partial season ticket holders at Madison Square Garden for the Rangers. But the most amazing thing about it is you go to the game and then you are, in my case, 4 subway stops away from being home after the game. So you're literally like, you just leave, there's a subway stop right underneath the stadium, you take 4 stops and you're at your home. It's about as easy as you can get in terms of being able to watch a game. That was a good opportunity right off the draw there by Torrens. We need a shot. There's a shot from Saber, save. 2 shots in that sequence. Roy able to forecheck that one and not allow the Roseau player to clear the zone. White, back to Keel, back to White. White coming in off those sideboards, send it towards the net. This is Edina on the power play for another minute 22. There's Saber dancing around at the blue line. Now he's down below the goal line. Sends it to Roy, to White, to Keel. Good possession here. This is Sabered in a dangerous spot. Good pass there. Trying to find Roy. White, Keel. It's all about moving laterally on these power plays, and Edina's doing a good job until Keel helped turn it over. Now it's a 2-on-0 breakaway back the other way by Roseau. There's a shot that goes above the goal. There's good positioning by Spindler. Keel. Good opportunity there by Roy. Here's White. White. To Engel. Engel locks it in, hits traffic. Down to 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Fitzgerald calmly sends it back to Engel. Engel to Salmon. Salmon turned to shoot, and player from Roseau got a stick on it. It's just a really good power play. We are completely set up. As White was looking for Salmon. There's Fitzgerald right as the player from Roseau comes out of the box. Roseau's back at full strength. I had at least 3 shots. I have 3 shots recorded in my head on that sequence. I don't know if that was all in the power play, if there were more, but I recorded 3 shots in the last little bit there. Engel does a good job of holding it in. Falk on the forecheck. Roseau's going to start getting worn out with this relentless pressure on the forecheck, but here's a break the other way. 3-on-1. Sent back. Spindler makes himself big. Puck is still loose. Engel cleared it out. Then the net came off its moorings. That puck was loose in the right by the crease. Wyatt Spindler had a really good save as well, as the puck was loose behind. Engel got his stick and just pushed that one to the side out of harm's way. Score remains 5-1. Minute 29 left. We've got 5-on-5 hockey. Much of this period, I feel like someone's been in the box. Total penalties I've counted are 4 for Roseau and 1 for Edina. Here's Sprague, across the red line, across the blue line. Sprague's got a couple of attackers with him. Tried to leave it there for Falk. It gets by him. Good job by Keel coming in from his defensive position to hold it in momentarily. Van Summer in the neutral zone, pushes it forward. That gets by everyone. No ice. Down to our final minute of play. This was now sent down. That's going to be an icing on Roseau. Draw coming back in their zone. Coming up towards the end of the second period. Edina started this period with a 1-goal difference and now has a 4-goal difference. I'd say the last 6 or 7 minutes of game time in particular have been almost entirely played in Roseau's end. But Roseau has come back on a couple of counterattacks. Here's Van Summer in the neutral zone, nicely done by him. Then Van Summer gets checked down. Here comes Roseau back the other way. Keel defending. Sent towards the net. I saw that as a shot on goal, however lightly, because Keel was holding up the stick of the Roseau player. I've got shots this period at 12-7. 12-7 so far. Shots first period were 13-7, so in the end it's mirroring similar to what at least I recorded in the first period. Salmon on the draw. He's joined with Torrens and Seaman. Won that draw back to Engel. Centering pass. Puck was still loose. Torrens with it now. Torrens to Seaman. Here's Seaman. Seaman with some speed. He had Salmon as well. Now Engel with it. Engel pass to Salmon. That completes, I think, Salmon's hat trick. That was Salmon from Engel. I don't know if Seaman gets an assist on that as well. Really nice sequence. Nice way to end the period, cap the period. This has been the sort of fun that we're used to seeing out of this squad in terms of their ability to score goals. I'll listen to the official notification on that goal, where it was scored with 22 seconds left in the period. That was a shot that goes wide. That's the buzzer at the end of the second period. Officially, I heard them say salmon from Torrens and Seaman. Only because it's my son, I will say that should have been Engel. Engel had that last pass that went over to Salmon. I do believe that others were involved, including probably Torrens and Seaman, but that would have been how I